Okay, part 26. We just killed the gangrel guy and did some side questing, so now we gotta go and... Oh yeah, we're starting a war with Hazel the Preacher, but we gotta convince Mac to join our war party with Victoria.
This is bullshit. I'm gonna give those bitches a piece of my mind and a taste of my belt when I get my hands on them.
What's the matter?
2 of my girls just up and left. Who the fuck do they think they are? We had an arrangement. Their lives are to serve me, and I'll let them know when they can leave. When they're dried up and spent.
What was all that talk about before... Wait, what was all that talk before about serving their best interests? Sounds to me like maybe you're not as benevolent as you put on.
Don't. Now is not the time to get on my bad side, unless you want a one-way ticket to the abyss, you little prick.
So I'm supposed to scare me? Look, you'll back the fuck down if you want to know what happened to your product.
What the fuck are you talking about? You trying to rip me off?
No, it's nothing like that. I spotted them down at Hazel's church. Seems like they fell in with his little cult.
Ah, so the holy man wants some action too. You gotta be my delegate. There's no reason for this to end badly. We can work something out. Just go to him and tell him this can all be overlooked for a fair price.
I don't think it's like that, Mac. He's sick and spreading disease. I think he's gone full Malkavian.
What? You think this is about more than just blood or sex?
Word is he's the one that put all the crazy ideas in Vic's head. He's a plague bearer. It's been his holy mission all along.
Fuck. And those girls are as good as dead. Total loss. What he's doing, it ain't right. All this talk of a third gen running rampant might be a tall tale, but this is full-blown Gehenna shit right here. Somebody needs to step up and do something.
Victoria's putting together a war party. Meet us up at the church if you want a piece of that action.
Payback is a bitch, ain't it? Vincent and I will get our shit together and head on over.
Adios, Mac. Trying to book an Airbnb. Alright, for September when I go see Marilyn Manson. Backstage passes. VIP. $600, which is the same price as it was in 2016, which is interesting, you know, given inflation and all that. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? You gave Victoria's message to Mac and convinced him that Hazel's gone mad and taking his girls to spread a plague. The war party is ready to confront. Okay, so we just gotta show up to church. Alright. Let's save before we go in there. Just in case it crashes or bugs out or something. And this is a long cutscene, so here we go.
So you see, faithful followers, true believers, death shall come for you, just as it comes for us all. I urge you to welcome its bittersweet embrace with a warm heart, for it shall... You treacherous viper! You two-faced temptress, you contemptuous, insolent wench!
Is this how you welcome all friends into your temple, Hazel? What's the matter? Not feeling yourself these nights? You seem a bit infermo.
You treacherous swine! You bring famine and pestilence upon my house, but I shall bloody my hands with war and death to...
Your pride has gotten the better of you this time, Senor Thoms. Blame the devil for your sins if you must, but it's not me. Not anyone in this war pack spreading your disease, your demented vision of Gehenna.
Oh, hypocrite! Curse the earth you stand upon. It's your vices that have brought this plague. It was your word that was broken to feed my hungry flock. I will strike you down with.
Please, Hazel, stop dreaming. We all saw what happened with esa basura Vic. You can blame him too, if it eases your fevered head. But your excuses won't stand. You're not that important. Your title means shit. And you won't step in on our turf any further.
Those girls are gonna cost me a pretty penny, Hazel. Somebody's gotta pay, and your credits dried up real fast in this town.
But I. Blind, unwashed heretics. The whole lot of you. Victoria, you crooked harlot. I will dig up your heart and cast it into my hearth to heat my home. Mark my words.
I'm sorry, but there's no place in the Sabbat for a self-obsessed, plague-bearing, Gehenna-dealing traitor like you. This is street justice, bendejo.
You think I am beaten? You doubt the glory of Hazel Tomes, you fools! I waste not and want not. I am no judge of the wicked, no! All that follow me shall find salvation. Rise up, my flock. Feed yourself on the flesh of the meek.
Victoria was working some tougher guys. I guess we should see if I don't think they gave her any special disciplines in the game. She's 17, so I don't think she has any special things. Just celerity or presence? I think it's presence is what they did. I think Serpent is like unique presence. She's almost a katana. Looks like it. Should have given her like a machete because it's kind of Mexican. Or like an obsidian sword Aztecs use.
Hazel, his acolytes. Such a shame that blind ambition would get the better of our brothers. But his sacrifice will not be forgotten, not wasted. No, quite the opposite. Even his tainted blood, spilled upon the earth, will feed Quetzalcoatl in his battle against the Red Star, the harbinger of this cycle's end. So shall our blood feed each other, so long as Cain's grandchildren lay at rest, ready to rise up and run amok. The battle for the fifth son is ours as well. And now, with every pretender lying in the ashes, this pack stands at the forefront of the war against the ancients. Time is the fire we all
I guess we're
dance
kissing, making
in.
out.
And while this hour burns
Okay.
bright with strife, I shall take the turquoise lord's hand and lead this pack through the blaze of Gehenna. With providence towards the battle to come, I welcome these two new warriors into our pack. Both have sacrificed and endured to stand here among us. Both are ready to take our blood as their own, to make them whole again, to make them discípulos de Xicoat.
With the help of Victoria, you have taken down Hazel Tomes and earned yourself a place by her side. No longer are you packless, but there's still the matter of the Yonkaran sarcophagus. I guess we go back in here, maybe? Not to pick up. Now, you can spare that gangrel, although I didn't have the persuasion or anything like that to do it. If you do manage to spare him, he will show up in this cutscene, like from here, and attack attack both Hazel, or maybe he'll side with Hazel, I don't know. But yeah, he'll join in on the fight. Basically all the it's a climax of the story. It's like all the characters in the drama will meet, will converge in the church. But yeah, I didn't do it, so don't worry about it. And then alternatively, if you do Hazel's quest, it's a little bit different. But same thing happens. They all meet up in the church, basically, but different outcomes. So we need to go talk to Victoria. I mean, I know what happens next, but I don't know exactly how to get there. So I think it's Victoria, if I remember right. Well, I don't remember right, that's the point, but I assume it's going to be Victoria. Sorry, we have celerity. Do we get any? No. Not much experience. Did I? Yeah, I did Diablerize the guy, the gangrel, but I didn't get anything out of it.
Yo, killer. I got something you need to hear about.
What's up, Arturo?
Remember those drugs that disappeared? I haven't forgotten about that. And I hope you hadn't either. It never turned up. So we still got a job to do, Holmes.
I haven't found anything since. I got no leads, man. So what do you want me to do about it? Let's do the first one.
Si, pero I might know something. This kid, Eduardo, he's been a soldier with the Kings for a few years now. Never any problems with him. Not until now.
What do you mean?
He gets his cut, fair and square, just like everybody else. I know how much he makes. What I don't know is how he can afford the sweet new wheels he's flashing around the hood. He's got to be double dealing somewhere else. If he thought he could rip me off and make a buck on the side, I'm gonna have his balls in a jar.
Where is this little shit?
He lives here in the projects, but he hasn't come home for a couple days. Just look for his ride. 70 Chevy Malibu, blue. Hard to miss. He ain't got much for brains, but no one can say he's got bad taste.
What makes you think he's the guy?
It seems like these nights I can't be sure of anything. My gut says he's the guy. You'll have to shake him down to be sure. Or just put a bullet in his brain. That should make damn sure he's not double dipping. Up to you.
I'm on it.
Chido. If you can, find out who he's selling to. If someone's trying to move in on our turf, I want to know about it.
No problem, I found out what's going on. Is that what we're supposed to do? Let's go see if we need to talk to Victoria. Or if that's a side quest, I don't remember. I do remember doing that, I just don't know. It's a
¿Qué
prerequisite.
pasa? How does the night
Oh,
find
she
you?
has the jiggle physics too. I have some questions.
How can I brighten your mind tonight, K-Knight? Tell me. See?
Oh, okay, we killed him, so we can't. Should we get?
His deity is the dollar.
Yeah, we don't get anything new. Okay. Yeah, let's do this thing for Arturo, and then I guess that will progress it. So we need to find out about those drugs. Arturo's told you about a member of the Latin Kings, Eduardo. He suspects he is double dealing and may have something to do with the package that went missing. Look for Eduardo around town in his new blue Malibu and get the truth out of him. All right, so the guy is was a trusted like drug runner or something, or dealer, but all of a sudden he's got an expensive new car that doesn't account for how much Arturo pays him. So he's suspecting he's the one who stole the drugs and is selling them to someone else so he betrayed them. So let's go find his blue Malibu. I don't think this game shows like logos. I guess maybe that's a Chrysler. Maybe. It's a little fancy for a taxi. What's this, a Nissan? Doesn't look like anything. Neither is this. I wonder if this will have a Chevrolet. I think Chevrolet Malibus are Chevrolet. No, but this is it. It's blue. These aren't in them. Okay.
Deb's back, and she's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take it into the AM. In case you didn't know it, you're tuned into the Deb of Night on KT.
Hey, you having a good night? You're looking a little pale, man. You need to eat. Hey, let me get you a burrito. I'm feeling generous.
That's pretty cute for a gangbanger. Thanks, that'd be great. You're in a good mood.
Hell yeah. My wallet's full. The night is young. About to hit the club with my boys. What's not to love?
That your car out front seems like you're riding in style to boot.
Yeah, what a sweet ride, right? I just picked that Chevy up like a week ago. One look at the ad, I knew it was mine. Shit, riding around town, I could practically hear all the chicas' panties falling off for miles around. You feel me?
Must have cost you a pretty penny.
It's not a man. I work hard, I want to play hard too, you know? I got some side projects going on, so I'm good on money right now.
Right, side projects. Arturo told me those could be bad for your health.
It's like that, huh? Arturo's gonna stick some hitman on me just cause I wanna taste the good life? You think I wanna waste my years hoping it pays off with the Kings? All me and my boys ever wanted was easy money. You tell Arturo if he wants to cut on what I'm making now, he's gotta pull his fat ass up off the couch and catch me himself.
Something personal for me either, Ed, but I can't let you go. Oh, maybe we can get humanity. I guess it doesn't matter.
Hey, what are you doing, okay, man?
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, we got a new gun. See how bad we are with it. Okay. Oh, we got that new sword too. Trying to heal. Okay. Oh, what was that? Chateau de Mac, 3526 Santa Rita Drive Avenue. So he has the Mac's address. So we need to investigate that. Are these people still here? Yeah, they don't care. It's the ghetto, they're used to this. They're used to someone running around with a broadsword. So I guess straight to Arturo? We'll see. Killed our found a card with the Mac's address on it. Could he somehow be connected to everything going on? Victoria should know about this. Okay. Too bad we didn't get any more stuff in the bar. It was a pretty cool little dive bar. I mean, it's pretty standard for like stuff in Arizona as far as bars go. Very small, cramped bars here. I mean, I've only been to the gay ones, so I don't really know. But those are all small. Save for Charlie's, which is the most popular one because it's the biggest. I guess I've only been to 3 of them. Victoria. Yeah. Maybe talk to him first.
Take care of things with Eduardo yet?
Yeah, I found something, but I need to take this straight to the top. Okay.
¿Qué pasa? How does the night find you?
We need to talk, Victoria. I think I know where your drugs went, but you're not going to like it. We've got a traitor in our midst.
A traitor? That's quite the grave claim to make. Careful what words fall from your lips, Lick. Arrogant insults and hollow rumors could easily bring you the final death.
It's true, Arturo and I figured out one of the kings is being played by the Mac. Same kid, just so happens to have a lot of extra money laying around. Coincidence?
And that's cause for what? To strike down a fellow Sabbat because of coincidence. The Max made himself more and more unwelcome these nights, but we won't betray him out of inconvenience.
Like, I saw what he did to Ariana, how he got in her head. It makes sense that no one I talked to before could remember anything.
Why would he steal from me? Is that gamble really worth the thrill?
We won't know for sure unless we ask. How should I know? You want answers, you're gonna have to get them out of him yourself.
I've long wondered his ambitions in my city. Idle hands and with eyes so big and wide as his, it doesn't fit. What is he waiting for? And without a pack, it's a disgrace. Yes, Cainite, I think my patience for him has met its end.
What do you propose? Great, I'm going to enjoy kicking his ass out on the street.
Gather the pack, gringo. It's time we paid our shadowy friend a visit. Find out the truth of his nature. If the eyes behind his glasses are really so big. I will cut the serpent's light from his chest myself if his love for his brothers is truly so slim.
I'll grab Arturo and get ready for a fight. Okay, so to the max. Oh, I guess to Arturo then the max. Okay, he's already signed up. Alright. To the max. Would have been cool to like side with him, like between those two, even though he doesn't want to, like, he's not vying for power here. I guess it could have been like a way to go back to the Camarilla or the Anarchs if you sided with him.
Don't touch it, right?
I don't know.
Victoria? You're here in numbers tonight. Putting together another war party? What can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me, Mac? Tell me, is someone deserving of the final death?
I don't understand.
You understand perfectly. Have your pockets grown too deep? Have you reached so far you've hit rock bottom? You've overstayed your welcome in my barrio and you'll be leaving. Tonight.
I really don't know what you're talking about, Victoria. Let's just hash this out. Before you do anything, we're both gonna regret.
Stealing from my coffers has left you lazy. Sloppy. Play the fool if you must, it suits you well. But I already know how you've plundered my kingdom, with tooth and blade. I'll find out why.
I guess you've been talking to someone you shouldn't. Fucking idiot kid. I knew this night would come. Sooner or later. Just walk out of here now, Victoria. I'll disappear. You and your whole pack will still get to see tomorrow. Everybody wins.
You degenerate cheat. Always the glib tongue. I'd love to teach you a lesson in pain, cutting it from your pretty head. But this mistake will be a fatal one.
Fine. You wanna play it like that? It's your funeral. Vincent, it's time to earn your keep.
Hey. Hey.
So Max is Sombra, so he's a little tough. I'm probably gonna die because they're all at the can't get out. But I have blood. Let's just use this. This is ghoul. I don't think we asked about it. Oh, is that? Oh, it's slot. Why does he have slot? I didn't know the Sombra can do that. Steal some blood from him. Where is he? Does he get a unique sword? That looks unique.
You were too greedy, Mac. I should have eaten your soul when you trifled with me, familia, but it wasn't enough. It could never be enough for you. Bazofia chingado! I take no joy in a brother's death, but this filthy thief left me little choice. Be careful what you put into the world, gringo. It will always find you in the end. Always.
Why didn't you just kill him? Why didn't you just kill him when he enslaved Ariana?
A warrior of Cain whose heart still bleeds for some. Wretched, insipid flesh bag. How do you think my enemies would find that? For them I play the icy mistress. I can never concede my true heart's garden.
You're puzzling, Victoria. I can't even begin to figure you out.
It's doubtful my treasury was where his greed began or ended. Let's look through his things. If this imposter had help, I want to know it.
Do it yourself. Okay, I'll look around. So you can just hack his computer, but there is a... Oh, let's turn this on first. Where's that power? Come here. You can't do it, okay. There is a note in the bathroom, I think. I got your computer set up just like you told me to. There's a password on it now too, just like you asked for. Remember the art on the wall you asked me to hang? Well, boss, if you forget the password, you can always ask me, can you change the page? No. It's not in here. Come on. Is it this? Or is it this? The devil? The crucible? Can you just tell us what it is? He's looking at it now. No, I don't know what that thing is. Email. Okay. Meet tonight. The sarcophagus is secured. We can make the exchange tonight. Gary appreciates your brokering of this deal, but would like to remind you there's consequences if you don't fulfill your end of the bargain. Bruno's transferred the money, so we're all set for tonight, right? Antonio G. Bruno G, you're much more reasonable than the Nosferatu to accept our considerable offer for the sarcophagus. On behalf of Clan Giovanni, you have our eternal gratitude brokering this deal. Since you seem to have the other Sabbat busy chasing after their own tails, we can use your place as a neutral territory for the exchange. Seems they'll never know it passed them right by. You're more than welcome to our mansion later this week for a banquet and opening party. Finances. Go. Oh, Goya. I don't. That makes no sense. Okay. Ledger. So, to the Giovanni. Narcotics, City of Isolé. Expenses. So, yeah, so he paid the Giovanni. Or they paid him.
For all his sins, he was a good salesman. He spent his nights selling flesh as fantasy. Just as he sold me the fantasy that each and every one of Cain's children is devoted to his brothers. Pinche farsante.
Hell yeah, let's go crash this little cocktail party and give the Giovanni what they deserve.
The Archbishop needs to know of this. Go to the Hollowbrook. Bring this news to him at once.
I'll go at once.
Go to Andre now. Andale. There's little time left in the night.
Alright, next time we will pick up at the Hollowbrook. I think we're done, pretty sure we're done with East LA. Yeah, but Victoria and what's-his-face, Arturo will accompany us to downtown LA. So yeah, next time we will talk to Andre.